name is Susannah Kim.
And my name is Omar Rodriguez.
And we'll be doing a scene from Ah Wilderness.
Oh, hello. Is it 9 already?
I thought you'd be at the end of the path waiting for me. I'll bet you've forgotten I was even coming.
No, I hadn't. Honest. But I got to thinking about life.
Well, you ought to think of me for a change. Dick, you come over here. I don't want to go out there where anyone might see me.
There you go, always afraid of life.
Dick, Billy, you got a nerve to say something like that after all the arrangements I made, sneaking out here, making this date. You never bothered to write me a letter, I noticed.
Well, no. Because after your letter, I thought everything was dead and past between us.
And I'll bet you didn't care one bit. I was a fool to come out here. I've got good notions to turn right around and go back home.
Okay, here, wait. I'm sorry. Honest, I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything like that. It's just, if you knew how brokenhearted I was after your letter.
I don't believe you. You've got to swear to me.
Swear?
Well then, all right. I believe you.
Wow, Mira, you look so pretty tonight. It's been like ages since we've been together. I'm glad that we're together tonight.
Well, I'm glad it makes you happy. I'm happy too.
So won't you let me kiss you?
No,
Please.
Don't.
Why not? Are you ever going to let me kiss you?
I will. Sometime.
When?
Soon. Maybe.
Tonight, will you?
I'll see.
Promise?
I promise. Maybe.
All right, you remember you promised now. Don't stand here. Come and sit in the boat.
Well, all right. But I can only stay but a few minutes.
You can stay a little longer, can't you, please?
I've got to be home back in bed pretending to be asleep by 10 o'clock.
But you got plenty of time to do that.
You have no idea what I've been through to be here tonight. But it was exciting. Look, I got all undressed and into bed, and Mom came upstairs and I pretended to be asleep. And then she went downstairs, and I got all dressed again in such a hurry. I must look a sight, don't I?
No, you don't. You look wonderful.
And then I snuck out through the back door. Dick, you don't know how I've been punished for your sake.
And you don't realize what I've been through for you? And what I'm in for tonight, for sneaking out and staying out all day. And for what I did last night. For what your letter made me do.
But what did my letter make you do?
It's too long of a story.
Dick, you tell me. Begin at the beginning and tell me.
Okay, well, after your father left my house, I caught hell from Bob. To make it worse, he gave me your letter.
Look, Dick, I'm awful sorry about that letter. Honest, I am.
I thought your love for me was dead. I wanted to die. I sat there and brooded about death, and I finally decided I'd kill myself.
Well, if you had, I'd have died too. Honest, I would.
But suicide is the act of a coward. And then I realized she ain't worth it.
Well, that's a nice thing to say.
And then I thought, I'm through with women. You guys are all the same.
Well, I'm not.
And then when it got dark, I snuck out and I went to a lowboat that I knew about.
Dick Miller, I don't believe you ever.
You go ask them at the Pleasant House. They will forgive me in a hurry.
Well, that's a terrible place. Pa says it ought to be shut down by the police.
It's a secret house of shame. And They took me into the secret back room behind the barroom, and there was only a prince and senior there with 2 girls from New York City. They were drinking champagne.
I hope you didn't notice either of the girls.
Well, I noticed one of the girls. The one that wasn't with him. She was looking at me too. And then she came over and asked me that I wouldn't drink champagne with him and come and sit next to her.
Well, she must have been a nice thing.
Her name was Belle. And she had the golden hair that stings and burns you too.
I'll bet it was dyed.
And she was smoking cigarette after cigarette, but that's nothing for a New York City girl.
Well, she was low and bad, and that's why she was smoking all them cigarettes. Anyways, then what happened?
We just kept drinking champagne, and then she came inside of my lap and kissed me.
Oh. And did you kiss her?
Nah, but it was just on the phone.
You did too. You're lying and you know it. And here I was about that time, just sitting in bed, wondering if I was ever going to see you again, crying my eyes out. I hate you. I never want to see you again, and this time I mean it.
No, Mira, wait, listen.
I don't want to listen. Let go of me. You let go of me or I'll bite you.
No, I'm not going to let go of you. Ow! Fine, go! If you don't have the decency to let me explain, fine, I hate you too. I'm gonna go see Belle.
Well, go see her if that's the kind of girl you like. What do I care? What can you explain? You can't explain anything. You already owned up and you kissed her.
I did not. I said she kissed me.
And I suppose you just sat yourself down and let yourself be kissed.
Oh, fine. If you're gonna call me a liar for every word that I say, so what if I kissed her once or twice? I only did it to get back at you.
Heck.
Oh, you're a fine one to blame when it was all your fault. Did you not write me that letter telling me that I was going to be out of your life forever? Explain that.
I told you a million times. Paul stood right over my shoulder and told me each word to write. It was the only way I'd see you again. Still, I can see how that'd make you feel. And I suppose I am to blame for that. So I'll forgive and forget, Dick. Only if you promise that you never thought of loving that girl.
I promise. I promise I couldn't. I love you.
Well then, I still love you.
So why don't you come over here then?
All right, but I can only stay just a little while. Sorry I hurt your hand.
That was nothing. At least I had your bite.
There. That'll cure it.
Don't waste that on my hand. You said you would let me.
Would it wash away her kisses? Make you forget that you ever, for always?
I should say so. I will never remember anything ever again.
Well then, all right, Dick. Now, the moon is beautiful tonight, isn't it?
Not as beautiful as you. Nothing is. Won't it be great when we get married?
Yeah, but it's such a long wait, though.
Well, perhaps I don't have to go to Yale. Perhaps Pa can give me a job and then I'm having
You better do whatever Pa wants you to. Plus, I'd like you to be at Yale. Or you. You think he'll punish you awful?
I don't know and I don't care. Nothing would have kept me from seeing you tonight, even if I have to crawl over some red hot coals. You're my love. You're my own soul's heart. More dear than my own soul. More beautiful than God's.
Shh, that's wrong to say.
Gosh, I love you. I love you, darling.
I love you too, sweetheart. our honeymoon be, Dick? Niagara Falls?
No. We'll go off to a far-off, wonderful place.
That will be wonderful, won't it?